Disney and 21st Century Fox. What is going on? What's the reports on the scuttlebutt?
CNBC broke the news this afternoon that Disney has been talking to 21st Century Fox about buying most of the company from the Murdochs. Now, the reports are that these talks are not active today, but they could resume at any time. And the idea here is that Disney needs to get bigger. The company believes it needs even more scale in its competition with the Netflixes and the Apples of the world. You look around at the media landscape, Richard, you see a number of major media companies very concerned about Netflix's growing power. They want to get bigger as well. And we know Disney has already been taking steps in that direction, announcing at least 2 streaming services it's going to launch in the near future, designed to challenge Netflix. So the idea here would be that Disney would get from the Murdochs channels like FX and, of course, 21st Century Fox's movie studio, some really valuable assets that it could bring together with Disney's existing channels and platforms. Right now, though, the companies are not commenting, and the talks are apparently not happening as of today.
Why would 21st Century Fox want to sell the studios and those assets? Bearing in mind, the company was only formed just a few years ago out of the old rump of News Corp into both the old-fashioned newspapers, or older newspapers, and the television properties. I know there'd still be the Fox networks, but surely losing a jewel like 21st Century Fox, why?
The Murdochs would hold on to Fox News, Fox Sports, and the Fox broadcast channels, partly because you have a hard time selling that to Disney, given antitrust concerns, partly because Rupert Murdoch and his sons really value that live programming, whether it's news or sports. But there's something going on here that we also see in the pending in the pending AT&T Time Warner deal. CNN, owned by Time Warner, a year ago it was announced it was going to sell to AT&T. It's now waiting on review from the U.S. regulators. Time Warner, looked to the next 10 years. The CEO of this company, Jeff Bewkes, looked to the next 10 years and perhaps thought the next 10 years are not going to be as successful for television channels as the last 10 years were, that maybe now is the right time to sell to a bigger company. I think the Murdochs might be looking around thinking the same thing for FX, for National Geographic, maybe believing they need to be partnered with a bigger owner in order to battle in this media universe.